How are we doing, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I got a chance to see the movie Hypnotic. So this movie, if anything's going to be quick, it's going to be this one because there's not really a whole lot for me to say about this film. So really quick, it was written, directed, and I believe produced by Robert Rodriguez, along with Max Borenstein, who also wrote it. He also wrote Godzilla and Kong vs. Godzilla and things to that effect. So it stars Ben Affleck and Alice Braga. So those are the two main stars, although in the beginning you couldn't tell that Alice was a star until later. J.D. Pardo's in it. I actually thought that Jeff Fahey makes an appearance, and so does Jackie Earle Haley. He was from the Bad News Bears. He was also played one of the characters in Watchmen. So the one with the spots on the face. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. William Fichtner, who I'm a big fan of, plays a really good bad guy all the time. Although he's playing a good guy in The Company You Keep in the TV series, and he's doing a really good job in that. That show's just really good in general. Now back to this one. I think there was a lot of good ideas here, but pulled off very, very poorly. So just quick plot. Ben Affleck is a cop who lost his daughter and physically lost her like she was kidnapped. So he looked away for a second. She was kidnapped. And then he runs into his partner is J.D. Pardo. And then he runs into the villain, who's William Fichtner, who, if you've watched the trailer, he has a hypnotic ability. He's controlling people. And Ben Affleck's after them. I won't go really any further into that. And then Alice Braga is a tarot card reader or whatever, and Fichtner is also after her. And there's a whole development. There's a twist. Things to that effect. It had a $60 million budget, which I can't understand where that money went besides some people's pockets, because there was so many opportunities for action scenes and they missed every single one of them. And, like scanners, there's obviously mind control things. I mean, I have a character from Shadow Raven that's a mind controller. The character can make you see things. The character can control you, whatever. It's not a new thing. I mean, X-Men's been doing that, with Jean Grey and Professor X since the 60s. There was also another movie with Dakota Fanning. I forgot what that one was called, but that also had mind control in it. So mind control is nothing new for film. And, if we have some kind of a thing like this, where I'm even going to liken it to the Schwarzenegger film, where he was the agent, didn't know he was the agent, and that kind of thing. So I kind of liken it even to that, and there was plenty of action. Even in the remake, there was plenty of action in that. And this one, there was things for car chases. There was opportunities for big, elaborate fight scenes. There was, opportunities for, gunplay, and we get none of it. I mean, even the build-up with the directing side, it was a missed opportunity. I mean, I don't know if Robert Rodriguez was just dialing this in, but that's how it felt. It felt like, look, I'm going to put the majority of the film in the budget in my pocket, and we're going to do this as a low-budget film. That's how it felt, and I don't understand why. And the whole beginning portion before the twist, everything was overacted to the point of almost lunacy, where Ben Affleck is taking the gun out and he's going, and he's like holding it, and it's like, holding his placement is almost like, he's doing the Magnum from what's the with Zoolander. That's how I felt. Like, oh, I'm gonna. So I was. It was. You come to find out it's kind of on purpose, the overacting. But by the time the twist came, I just didn't care. I just did not care because you had lost me into the piece. So by the time the end came, and I was like, you're like, oh yeah, I should have figured that out. Even the marketing team did not care. If you look on IMDb, so I get a lot of my stills and stuff like that from IMDb. And normally, like Guardians, I had 100 different pieces to choose from. This one, 17. They had 17, and all of them are like behind the scenes from the one scene. It's like they had the photographer there for one day. Oh, this movie could have been good, though. Again, there was some good ideas, but there just wasn't. And Jackie Earle Early, he was in one scene. He's in one scene. Jeff Fahey, pretty much one scene. If you do see it, because you're a fan of Ben Affleck or you're a fan of that kind of film, just make sure there is a mid-credit scene. Again, there's not going to be any sequel to this. If the thing makes $10 million, I'm going to be surprised. It was already, like, I walked around the other theaters and to see what the movies. Guardians was full. This was the first day this thing was out. It was Thursday night, and there was like 3 people in the theater with me. There's nobody there. I am looking forward to Fast X. Fast X is going to be great next week, but that's it. There's nothing really to talk about. As far as a rating for this thing, it's an average film. It's 5 out of 10. It's extremely average. And I'm probably being even nice about it. I saw the thing on Rotten Tomatoes. It was like 40%. It's funny because Ben Affleck has a bad movie out right now at 41%. And his wife, Jennifer Lopez, has a 58% on her movie that just came out on Netflix. They both have bad movies. I don't know. I haven't seen Mother yet, but I like Jennifer Lopez, so I'm probably going to watch that. Anyway, by the time I release this, Destiny Aurora is finally going to launch this weekend. So if you haven't signed up, I'm going to put the link below. If you look at it on Sunday, we're going to have launched. I'm going to launch on Sunday. So click the link below, and you'll be able to see what we have going on as far as the perks and things like that. And here's like the you'll be able to get the graphic novel if you don't have it already. It's 150 pages long. Look how thick that is, and it's got some great artwork, got some great action. If you do like the Guardians type of stuff, this has a little bit of Guardians, a little bit of Star Wars, things like that. It's male led, but we have a entire ensemble cast in this, and you'll also be able to get the Lords of LA and Tales of Ravenor the Iron Witch. Everything will be available for you to get there. If you get anything printed, I'll have everything signed. Everything will be autographed. So definitely check out the stuff below. And that's all I have for Hypnotic. It's not much for me to talk about. All right, have a great weekend, guys, and definitely check out Destiny Aurora. I'm very excited about the audiobook as well. The audiobook sounds great, and I'm going to be able to fulfill the audiobook almost immediately after the campaign's over, so definitely jump on that. All right, thanks, guys. Have a good weekend. All right, bye-bye.